welcome to Wolf Farms. I'm Dawn, also known as Knittin' Wolf, and this is James, the sicko, also known as Wolf Photo. And today, the podcast is brought to you by Ricola and Tissues. Because he's sick. I'm not sick. I talked way too much yesterday. I sound better than what I did yesterday. Cat B913 made me like this. Just kidding. And this month's scent is candy corn at wolffarms.net. And as you can tell,
25% off Wolf candy corn. Anything in the shop that's
Did I say candy corn?
You kind of skipped over it. She's not doing it right today, just because I'm sick. But yeah, so anything in the shops with candy corn's fragrance scent is 25% off. So
I told you just sit there and look pretty.
I know that's my job.
Smile at the camera.
Wave.
As you can tell, we're just now back from cognitive, and we did quite well. And all this stuff's still out in the car. We just pulled in last night late and left it. So, yeah. So, the farm happenings this week. This whole show's going to be a quickie. Yeah. So, because we both just want to go lay down. Poop.
I'm all for that. I don't want to fall asleep on you guys,
We just got back from Kaiser's, so he's got some good medicine. And
wait for it to kick in.
Yep, so farm happenings, Squeal Like a Pig. It's all going to be cognitive retreat. I'm just going to go over a little bit of it. And I think I'll show my projects first, so just get that out of the way. Yeah, so if you're here for the knitting, here it is. There hasn't been that much knitting going on this week because I've been just
overdrive getting ready for cognitive.
Pounding lotions and good thing because they wiped us out. Yeah. So there's going to be a lot of good smelly people. I forgot to turn my phone off. This is the Vampire Kiss socks. It's just a afterthought heel pattern by Laura Linneman. And I did this much from the Dicky Doo up. Mm-hmm. And then I opened up for the afterthought. I would suggest never doing double points for this. It was such a pain in the royal butt. That's why nothing's gotten done on it. It's easier to use a circular needle. Just hush. Circular needle. I know you're not feeling good. Because you have the cable when you're picking up on the next side. This, you have two stiff needles, and it was a pain in the butt to pick up the stitches, and then trying to get the waste yarn out it took forever. It took a whole show of Nikita just trying to pick it out to get it to that point. So, yeah.
Don't do that.
Did I say this is Fiber Nymph?
No.
Vampire Kiss?
Speeding right along.
Yeah. In my Slip Stitch studio bag, which we got to talk and hang out with her yesterday, and my needle thingy.
Yeah. They always set up Slip Stitch is always next to us at Cognitive. So.
And then the other day, I didn't feel like working on the My Hope. It's to the bind off, or I'm just binding off, and I'm tired of looking at it. So I worked on my Weeb, which is J. Ditbaugh A.B. Spindler's pattern, using Dancy Dog Dye Works in the Jelly Bean. Pretty colorway.
Yeah, very bright and colorful.
Did my Bird Lake Monster bag. And I just did a wee bit, maybe 2 inches on this. Because I got to the point where I'm supposed to add the beans and some stuffing, and that's all she wrote. Because I didn't feel like getting up on that one. So, hopefully this week. Although now we're going to be restocking and getting ready for the craft fair that we go to. So,
a couple of weeks for that. So.
Yeah. And then in my Carolyn Call Shirley Girlfriend's Knitting podcast bag, that's a mouthful. Mm-hmm. It's on knit picks, size 1s, most of my socks, all my socks are on size 1s. Oh, I need that out. Dancing Dog Dye Works, her stripey. It's the Dawn colorway. I'll show it because it's so pretty. So pretty. And I need more of this. Not this colorway. I just need more of her stripey because I'm loving this. I'm addicted to Dancing Dog Dye Works and Desert Vista Dye Works. They're both Dye Works. And I just did a little bit on this.
Rotate it so they can see that.
Oh, you guys, because you wanted to watch it go. This is my, what's the,
Slinky.
I did Slinky last week. I can't do Slinky again. What's that thing where you pull it and it makes music?
Accordion.
Yeah, that's my accordion. So, yeah. And I have a problem counting to 4 because I'll do the pattern 2 rows and then you're supposed to have 4 just stocking it. Yeah, I can't count 4. Sometimes it's 3, sometimes it's 4. I think one time here it was 5 because I get to knit and yeah.
Merrily knitting away.
Yeah. So that's all my works in progress. He still has the, you don't have that doll there.
Baby shawl. Or baby blanket.
And he actually cracked this out of the bag yesterday and did it on it at the retreat in public. I thought, wow, I look really green.
I don't think you got a picture of me actually knitting.
Yeah, I did it, so on my phone.
Oh, I thought it was me.
That was your fake, yeah. You faked it.
I faked it, huh? I was knitting in public, and they were surprised.
Jibby was really surprised. So flowed the Coop. I did do one of the hats. I plan on doing a couple of these. For it's just crocheted 2 acrylics held together, and this is for Silly Fru. I mentioned last week her Grabby is has esophageal. That's hard to say with my voice like this. EGJ cancer, and she's trying to help her grandma get to 100 hats, and so this is for one of them, hats for the hopeless. I'm gonna get another one cricked out and get this out next week. I already have sock bunnies done. I just need to get it in the mail, and Sock Bunnies is doing it for homeless also for the Pinellas Hope. I know, there I go off my notes again.
Imagine
And
that.
I know, huh? So now Squeal Like a Pig. You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
And Cognitive, it was really cool. We got to meet up with Desert Vista Dye Works. She came clear from Arizona to California, and so I got to hang out with her all day. And when we first got there, I went into the breakfast room, because it's at a hotel, to meet up with Jimba, Dr. Jimba, Cognitive Podcast, and and Kathy, Cat Beat I with 3 of the Knit Nerd podcast. She was just coming in for breakfast, and I turned around and I saw her, and I go, Kathy! I really loud. I scared the crap out of her. I warned her. I get really excited, people, when I meet you. So, yeah, so I went flying over there, literally, and gave her a big hug. Yeah, she's kind of shy.
Yeah.
She can't be shy around me.
She's just got to hang out with you. You'll make her talk.
So, yeah, it was cool. I got hugs from her, and I got hugs from Purple Haze, which is Desert Vista, and so it was really cool to see her, because no one at SSK took a picture of her, you know, because I was going through all this. We got pictures, and we'll be putting up pictures of them, and Allison, the Hollywood Knitter podcast, and yeah, I actually had to. She's wearing a bunch of knits, and what do knitters do? They always have to touch. You know, she's wearing a hat with a swirly pattern, and I had to touch that. Allison got touched a lot. Then I had
your knits.
I know. Then I had to fill her. I was almost fill her up, fill up her sweater, and Yeah, she's wearing a really pretty sweater. And so, yeah. So then I found this pin at the Slip Stitch Studio booth that says, "Warning, I touch strangers in hand knits." So that was just too funny. So I got hugs from her too. And she's an audio podcast. And the two Knitlet chicks, Little Posy and Nitty Barb, got hugs from them. They were there. Angeluna 20, she was there. She had some awesome boots. I hope I got a picture of them. Because me and Susan both want to go get some. She said they're at Target. They're really cute. Although Susan and I, we both said last night, we're going to go get those boots. We're going to go get our nose pierced, because that is like the in thing. There were so many people that had their nose pierced. Little Posy had her nose pierced. Kathy had her nose pierced.
I wasn't paying that much attention.
It's the in thing for knitters now, is getting your nose pierced.
You still need to get your tattoo.
Oh, yeah.
First things first.
I don't like to be poked.
I know, and you're going to want to pull through your nostril.
So, yeah, it was fun. I got lots and lots of hugs. And
Yeah, there's a lot of
Redfish. Let's see, I'll go through all the vendors that were there. Redfish, and they always get hugs. Sandy and Elf. Slip Stitch Studio, Laura. Then us. Then it was Jamie with his shawl pins, and Tally. Then it was
Pattern.
Fickle Knitter Designs. And then it was...
Next to her, I don't know who.
I don't know either. Alpenglow was there. A yarn store that's in Bakersfield, which is what, an hour and a half from us?
Yeah.
They were there. Desert Vista was there. And it sucked because she was like clear across from us.
I know.
I had to leave James quite a bit yesterday.
She was not anywhere to be found.
I'm just going to go pee. I'm gone an hour.
Don't worry, it happens every year. I'm there to sell, and she's there to socialize.
Because when you go out, forbidden.
Oh, you've got some of her yarn
Forbidden
on our
yarn,
yarn crawl.
yeah, she was there too. But the bathroom's out in the hallway, and down the hallway there's like tons of couches and chairs, and everybody hangs out there. They put their wheels. It's cool walking down because you see the drop spindles going, all the wheels lined up, knitting, and I get distracted going to the bathroom because I gotta talk. So yeah, that was really, really cool, and we had a lot of fun. We had the lip balm. It's funny that someone would buy one and they'd come back. I just gotta get another taste. So Katie of the Jet Girl 13th, it really worked.
I know. Yeah, we had a number of people come back. They had bought one, and then earlier in the day, and they would come back, and you got like 5 or 6 more, of different, because we have 16 different scents now, so.
And it helped with Nitty Barb out at the pool saying, "You gotta go get a lip balm." So they make great stocking stuffers. So for you guys to be thinking of, the travelable little candles and the lip balm, perfect stocking stuffers. And we're throwing a lotion too,
Yeah,
it all fits in stockings. We always get it in our stocking.
Imagine that. Santa knows where to get the goods.
So, I guess I could show you. Hollywood Knitter, she also got me one of her pins. She's awesome. It's not fair. She gets to go to Rhinebeck next week. So if you're at Rhinebeck, you can see her and make sure you fill her. Because I'm sure she'll have it.
Tell her
Dawn said you got to fill her. I'm sure she'll have pins there. And from Michelle Miller of fickleknitter.com, she that kind of has her stuff on here. She had the Tehachapi Gradient Shawl, which was the Cognitive 2012 pattern. And I'm going to show it low because she does have it. And this was Desert Vista Dye Works. Susan dyed this colorway, this gradient colorway for this pattern. So I have that on pre-order. So, and then Michelle, she's been at Cognitive quite a bit. I had her sign it, and that's a self-portrait of her, she said. So, and then of course I had to get something from Desert Vista, and I got the Spud 2 tights. Trick or treat.
Yeah, you were wanting that one.
Oh yeah, I've been wanting it. It's sparkly. Can you see the sparkles? I got sparklies just like my hair. I think that tripped I think everybody said something about my sparkles.
Well, the yellow really stands out,
Yeah.
so.
I think it's going to go to orange though next month.
Think of all the colors you've got, and yellow definitely stands out the most.
And then I wanted to mention quickly, I am all over the place. This is not a normal episode, and we're almost done too. I wanted to mention Who You Be at Ravelry, and Clark said I needed a hug the other day, and she sent me this pattern. Oh, there's no words on here. It's the Crosswords at the Coffee Shop pattern by Carrie Steinmetz. It's so pretty. And I have already PM'd her and stuff. It was just so sweet. Yeah, I really needed a hug that day. We're going to do the prizes for the freebie thing next week because I didn't feel like it.
We're muddling through our way through this podcast.
Yeah, this is the Not Funny Wolf Farm podcast. Well, who knows? I'm not done yet. Never know what I'm going to toss out there. So,
yeah, you'll find out.
I think that was about it about the Cognitive, right?
No,
What
it's just
stays
good.
at Cognitive. What goes on at...
What happens at Cognitive stays at Cognitive.
Yeah.
Is that what you're going for?
Yeah, because I can't
That was
think.
good.
Yeah, I thought that was the best one ever.
Yeah.
And I've been there we've been there 4 years now.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. And then we're even some first years. Maylon, haven't seen her in a couple
Yeah,
years.
she was
so.
her on the first year and haven't seen her.
And Dorothy,
Mm-hmm.
what's her rather? It's DCHU
Oh.
and a number.
Yeah, she's.
You guys
one
throw
of
them numbers in there. It totally screws me up.
Because numbers.
Being
Dawn,
numbers, I turn off.
Yeah, she don't. When numbers come out, the listening turns off.
I get this glazed look.
She doesn't like math, so numbers just.
I don't mind,
You don't like math.
though.
That's why she has me around. I can do all the
Yep.
number crunching in my head. So
I did what a bitch did. I did show these. We're going to go into our Pinktober stuff right now because I'm all over. Helen and Peter Ray Riad of the Knitting 365 podcast and Peter by Vampy had made these stitch markers for James and I, and then one to give away. And I put up the thread last week. I know that you didn't see that at all. They're for breast cancer awareness. And they're just beautiful and sweet. And I mentioned these last week, and I opened a thread for you to win them. I put the thread open for 2 weeks, so it's next week, the 21st, I think it is, that we're going to do the drawing for that, because I kind of want you to have it for October, and that's just so sweet of them. And out the whole Pinktober, Cat B 913, and the numbers again. And the Knitting Den podcast, and she's Knit Nerd, Kathy, doing Pinktober. That's what the pink socks, wherever they went to, are for. And there's Kimberly has the Awareness and Ribbons cowl. And I want to remind you all, go get your mammograms, touch yourself, because you want to protect second base, y'all. We want to knock breast cancer out of the park. So, for you guys to remember to protect second base, go get a self-breast exam. And Kathy, on her recent podcast, tells exactly how to perform a breast exam. And I even learned, I didn't know you're supposed to, the 3 fingers and all that. She goes into details, so go watch her. And it's so important I just found out Friday that my childhood best friend since preschool, we went preschool all the way up, just found out she has breast cancer. They don't know how serious it is yet. She is having a mastectomy in 2 weeks. So it's so important. And I know I've had comments on the thread where, they waited. And they could have saved their breasts if they would have, just gone. They felt the and they waited. It's better, it's scary, it's horribly scary.
Err on the side of caution and just go get it taken care of.
Because even when you're feeling yourself, there are lumps and, from if you've breastfed or, just scar tissue or, just, I can't think of the words right now, fibrous material in there. Say fiber. Go get that fiber checked out.
Well, the sooner you do something about it, the more treatable it is and the less impact it's going to have on you, because you don't want it spreading.
Yeah.
One of the ladies that worked for me a number of years ago waited and, she should have gone and had it taken care of when she noticed something, but she waited. And she's doing fine now. But, it would have been a lot less,
a lot less trauma going through.
Treatment and everything. And so, but yeah, if you think that you have something there, go check it out. It's better to go in on err on the side of caution and find out you were wrong than to not go and regret it. So.
Because it can happen so quick.
Mm-hmm. So.
And I know Kathy has she has a special thread in her, I'm going to lose it totally. She has a special thread in her group for prayers. And I know Joanna Springs has a friend that she has, she's at the Knit Spin Farm podcast. Knitting at her Zena. It's too common.
Yeah. But, like I said, don't wait. If you at all think that you might, go get it checked out. Because, like I said, the sooner you address it, the quicker, and get it taken care of, the likelihood of survival is so much greater. And, just get it taken care of. I know being afraid is, one thing, but it doesn't get better on its own. So you have to, if you think you got it, go get it taken care of, because it's not one of those self-healing things, and it spreads. So.
And I was also emailed this week by Cindy Moore, and I'm going to read it. It's the 2013 Calendar of Hope. It's in its 5th year of publication, and in 5 years they've raised over $5,000 for breast cancer. I think as knitters we can make that a much bigger number. Just look what we did with My Hope in 1 year. My hope, my wish.
Make a wish.
Make a wish, thank you. It's some wish. The calendar contains 14 never-before published knitting patterns. You can go download a pattern for free from fitterknitter.com to judge for the quality of the calendar. All proceeds of the sales of these calendars, except for PayPal fees, go to armyofwomen.org. Their goals are to recruit 1 million healthy women of every age, ethnicity, breast cancer survivors, women for high risk for the disease, partner with breast cancer research directly, participate in research that will eradicate breast cancer once and for all, to challenge the scientific community to expand its current focus and to include cancer prevention research conducted on healthy women. We've come a long way, but, we need to find a cure. The treatments for this are horrendous. These horrible chemicals you're sticking in their body. Sometimes it's almost feels, the cure is worse than the
ailment.
Yeah, they just need to, with all the technology, it's like, come on. You know, and with a sale of a calendar or something, you know, that can help spur it. Or, you know, giving to Susan J. Komen. Totally going off of what I'm supposed to be reading. So for more information on this calendar, you can go to fitterknitter.com also.
The link will be in the notes, the Ravelry notes. So.
Gotta turn this funny again. Protect second base, you guys. So I think that we're gonna just wrap this up. And there's the Knitting in the Sun, Elizabeth Quinton, still the drive for hats for the troops. Artist Maybe Mary is doing the Kodiaks with a Purpose, which she's trying to help her daughter get hats, scarves, socks, mittens, any kind of warm items. For it's a Canada and for the homeless there. So that information is in the charity thread of the group too. And so
we're doing the prize drawing for the preemie blanket next week.
Yep.
Yeah, I think you already said that.
Yep. Don't forget the Hatch and Knit October. That's already going. You guys go really strong in that. And then we have quite a few knitting on the Sincerest Cakewalk, Harvest Cakewalk.
Yeah.
I've been bad. Well, there's but 3 days I didn't knit a stitch at all. That my hands hurt too bad. So.
We've had a rough week.
Yeah.
So next week we bring back the funny.
Yeah.
As long as my voice comes back.
Yeah.
So.
Maybe even goats. I gotta contact them.
Yeah.
So.
That's
until next time.
Sorry for the short podcast here, but we gotta go to bed. We'll catch you next week.
You're just totally screwing this up.
I know.
So until next time.
Let's get cracking.
Bye.
Bye.